friends, welcome to the channel of Contemporary Literary Review India. In this video, I'm gonna discuss about the Feynman Learning Technique. This technique is very efficient in learning a topic more perfectly and remember it for life. You can use this technique to learn any topic of any discipline and subject. This technique was propagated by one of the finest Nobel Prize winning physicists, Richard Feynman. This technique has proved to be very efficient, and that's why it's recommended for all the learners across the world. Learning is part of every study. We need to learn so many things at school, college, and for any other studies. Sometimes we have to mug up a topic, a complete long essay or answer. Have you ever concerned about, does mugging up a topic make us absorb the knowledge? Does mugging up the topic help us learn it really? Do we remember such things for life? And more importantly, does mugging up make us capable to implement the knowledge in practical life? Mugging up a topic may help us to write the answers in an exam, but it doesn't make us intelligent, the very purpose of learning. So, what's the best way to learn a thing so that you can learn it perfectly and remember it for life? Simply, the answer is you need to use the Feynman Learning Technique. The Feynman Learning Technique was propagated by Richard Feynman, who was a great physicist of all time and had a keen interest in several fields, including pedagogy, arts, sketches, poetry, storytelling, and several others. He was one of the few scientists who widely employed pictorial representation for mathematical expressions and complex theories of physics. That's why his lectures on physics are very popular across the world. According to the Feynman Learning Technique, there are 4 steps using which you can learn the topic. 1. Learn the topic. 2. Teach to a kid. 3. Identify the gap. 4. Organize, simplify, and tell a story. So, we begin with the first step, that's learn the topic. When you identify your subject, learn about it completely and thoroughly. Once you think that you have learned your subject well, close all the books and all resources of information. Take out a notebook and note down all the points you have learnt about. Make a correlation between the things in your own language. For example, you can create a table with new and different headings and put all the information under different headings. Or you can categorize your information. You can even make a reason and aim, like why this information is really required and what is the aim, what is the goal of this knowledge. This way you will develop an interpretative skill. The second point is teach to a kid. Teach to a kid or any young child, or you can pick up any person who has little knowledge about the topic. For example, you can pick up your parents, your grandparents, or any other family members and narrate all the information in a story. See if that person understands your information well and clearly. If you don't find a child or a suitable person, read out to a rubber duck or a doll. You can even read out loud to yourself or before a mirror. Nowadays, everyone owns a smartphone. Record your teaching and then replay it to yourself. 3. Identify the gap. Once you have narrated the entire information to your listener, ask the listener to narrate back the same information to you. Identify where you fumbled while teaching. Make 2 lists, the one for the learnings that reached across and the one for the learnings that could not. Once you have the list with you, you can understand what information you could convey clearly and what information you could not, where you lagged behind. That is the gap. 4. Evaluate the list of learning gaps. You can then organize yourself for what more points you want to learn. You can further simplify your learning narration to others. At the same time, you can weave a story around the topic so that you can tell the information or the story of the information more clearly to the listeners. Now, you may be thinking, is it possible to weave a story around every topic? For example, on a grammar lesson, a mathematical solution, or a lesson on history. For this, I recommend one solution. You can employ several other means, like you can create pictures, diagrams, or tables, or then you can create a mock story. In short, the Feynman Learning Technique will improve the skill to learn any topic more efficiently. Thank you.